The other day, I decided to take the bus downtown. I didn't feel like paying for an Uber, and it looked like it might rain, so I didn't want to take my motorcycle. I checked online, and I got to the bus stop about 20 minutes before the City Hall bus showed up. And just as it did, this guy came walking up the street. I couldn't tell if he was waving at me or the bus driver. Because I didn't want to be rude in case he was waving at me, even though I didn't know him, I nodded back. Hey, he acted like we were friends. So when we got on the bus, he sat next to me. I still didn't know this guy, or I still didn't remember if I knew this guy, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes you see somebody and you can't really place this guy, but they look at you familiarly and smile at you, so you just kind of smile back. And for the rest of the day, you kind of wonder if you know this guy, or maybe you don't know this guy, but your memory is playing tricks on you. So on the off chance that I really did know this guy, but I forgot, or maybe he just thought we were friends, I didn't want to risk any embarrassment, so I just played along. I said, "Hey man, what's up?" He told me his therapy was going pretty good. I said, "Is that why you're going downtown, taking a chance?" He said, "Yeah, I'm glad you remember." So I started to wonder if I really did know this guy, but I just didn't remember this. He told me that he had switched therapist from the last time, that the last one just wanted to keep giving him pills to keep the churn going. That seems to be a problem these days. A lot of therapists and doctors are a lot like modern money managers. Some very rare money managers make commissions, but only if they make gains for their clients. But these are getting fewer and far between. Most money managers get paid a commission whenever they buy or sell. Even if they lose money on a trade, they still get paid. That's why they call it churn. They buy, they make money. They sell, they make money. So they're incentivized to buy or sell, not to make you a lot of money. And when you think about it, losing money is the worst way to make money. And losing money never comes back, especially if you've forgotten where you put it. He said that's what she was like, which is why he got another one. And the second therapist wasn't concerned with just giving him drugs, which would make him forget what he couldn't remember, which was the first one's strategy. He wanted to be able to remember what he could remember, but without needing all the drugs. Then he started to tell me about the stuff that she recommended that he do. She said it was based on something that she had discovered accidentally. One day when there was nothing on TV, she decided to take inventory inside of her mind. And so she took out all her thoughts and laid them out on the floor. And surprisingly, there were a lot of half-baked ideas in there. Ideas that you have that seem like good ideas, but then you don't think them through, and they start to drift down to the bottom of your mind and start to collect dust. But then you may find some ideas that were really good ideas, but you'd forgotten these good ideas. And if you do some serious thinking about this previously thought about ideas, you'll find that some of your half-baked ideas might become really, really good ideas should you decide to fully bake them. And some of the finished ideas aren't nearly as good as you might remember them being when you first thought about them. That's the thing about remembering ideas. They start to change a little bit every time you remember them. She told him that once you kind of recalibrate your memory storage system and you increase the efficiency of your thinking system, you'll discover something fascinating, that you are much more creative than you think you are, that you are much more intelligent than you think you are, that you are much wiser than you think you are. All you really need to do is learn how to express your creativity, to learn how to express your intelligence, to learn how to cultivate your wisdom so you can express profound wisdom to others. Because when you learn how to do this, you'll find that all those things you've been searching for are much more within your reach than you may have previously imagined. When we pulled up to the City Hall bus stop, we both got off. He shook my hand, and then he said something very strange. "Thank you for listening to my strange story." I know that this story doesn't make much sense, and when she told it to me, it didn't make much sense either. But the real secret to being able to understand something like this is to just let it settle down to the bottom of your brain. Then later, when you find this information when you least expect it, you'll start to see the hidden messages inside ride here. So I guess I'll just wait for that to happen. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. To learn more, please visit mindpersuasion.com.